welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay. If you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I truly appreciate it. On this channel, we talk about roller skating and some other stuff. I kind of talk about fitness stuff as well because I like to go to the gym, and being healthy makes roller skating much more fun. So anyways, in today's video, we're going to talk about my personal collection of skates. So that includes figure skates and roller skates. And since I never really ever get rid of any of my skates, I just have felt the need to keep them. I have a nice collection here of figure skates and roller skates. So we are going to talk about that in today's video. Remember to please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. I really love and appreciate everyone that is subscribed. I'm almost to 300 subscribers, which is kind of crazy. Like, that's so crazy. So anyways, let's just roll right into this video. How I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna start with my figure skates and go from my oldest to newest, and then go to roller skates, oldest to newest, and then talk about a few sets of vintage skates that I also have in my collection. So let's start with my figure skates. So I started figure skating about, I want to say I was like 8 or 9. It was around the time when Tanya Harding's ex whacked Nancy Kerrigan behind the knee. It was a whole big deal. It was very dramatic. If you don't know, there's a movie made about it and all of that jazz. So that's when I really started getting interested in figure skating a little bit more, taking lessons and all of that. So when I started skating, it was at the zoo here in town. They would flood the parking lot. I'll see if I can put a screenshot or a picture right here, but it was just a flooded parking lot, and that's where I originally started skating, was outside. And I believe it was this pair of skates that I started skating in. They are Lake Placid. They are like hard plastic, pretty basic blades, lightweight, really not much to them. Tiny little toe pick. So this was my very first pair of figure skates, essentially. They worked great for being outside. They kept my feet nice and warm. There's this fun lining here. They're a size 1, so my daughter could probably fit into them now, or even my son, or maybe even me, because I have quite small feet and my feet have not grown in years. So this is the first pair of skates that I really had. I actually don't have my second pair of figure skates. That's one set I did get rid of. Those were the very flexible leather. I mean, there was absolutely no support to them at all, but I tied them so tight that I made them work. I don't know how, I just must have did it or had the core strength to keep myself up, because I couldn't probably do that now. But I tied them so tight, the little eyelet hooks ended up coming out. Like, that's how tight I would get them. And after that happened, then I officially had to get new skates. So then my next pair of skates was these ones right here. And these are just basic Rydell figure skates. They have just a regular blade on them. The toe pick is a little bit bigger. Nice laces. I believe these are a size 5, 4. So these were my next pair, and I did pretty good in these, and I advanced my skating a little more, and then eventually I sharpened them so much because I like really sharp blades that I had to get new skates. So we'll go on to the next pair. Next set is this set right here, which were given to me by my coach at the time. She was getting a new pair of skates, and she's actually like the same size and build as me. Like, it's crazy, and I love her so much. She was such a good coach to me and taught me so well, and yeah, I just love her. So she actually, I think, sold these to me at a very good price. I believe they're also Rydell's, wooden sole here, wooden leather. This is an MK Professional Freestyle blade. So this one got my edges a little deeper, made it easier to do some moves, some figure skating footwork. They're a little heavy, but the technology wasn't quite as advanced as it is now, especially with like carbon fiber boots and all of that. But these did provide me with quite a bit of the ability to do more moves. And so yeah, these were my second to last set of figure skates. And finally, we are to my most recent set of figure skates. These I actually ordered, I think, way back in 2008, 2009, I can't remember exactly, but I ordered them from the Rydell site. They did cost me a pretty penny. I want to say they were around $635 or so. And the funny thing about these ones is I ordered them during a big blizzard. And when we have blizzards in the Midwest, things apparently get a little crazy. So I'm not sure what happened, but they ended up sending me another pair of these same exact figure skates. Who accidentally sends you a second pair of skates that are a pretty penny? I don't know. This company did apparently, but these are also Rydell skates. These are, let's see, 355 BARS, whatever that means. So I think that means they were model 355. The heel in width is like normal. I believe it's a nice wooden sole there. I got a parabolic blade with these. So what parabolic blade means is that it concaves in just a little bit to give you a little bit more edge on your skates. And these have the largest toe pick that I've ever personally had. And yeah, these provide a lot of stiffness. They're not too heavy. And I really love skating in these because they just fit so well on my feet. All right, so that was all my sets of figure skates that I have. Now let's go on to my roller skate. I started skating when I was roller skating when I was 5. I remember my dad taking me to the roller skating rink here in town and just, oh, hi, Kit Kat's making an appearance. Anyways, I'm in my den. This is where all my animals hang out, and especially if I'm in here, they like to hang out. So I remember my dad taking me when I was like in kindergarten, and I remember being on those little Tyke roller skates that like fit to your shoe or whatever, and these kids that are so big and so good at skating. And I remember being out there and just being entranced in the whole experience. And then I just kept going to, I think, every skating party. Oh, hi, Editing Lindsay here. I forgot to mention that I actually did have a set of rollerblades when I was a kid. That is like my first set of rollerblades I had was like, I think later grade school and middle school, and then it was in my like freshman or sophomore year of high school that my friend Haley convinced all of me and my close friends, because she was friends with everyone too, and we were all just like hanging out at the roller skating rink. But anyways, she convinced us to go to roller skates, and that's when I transitioned over and I just used the rental skates. But yeah, I forgot I did have a pair. It was a really popular brand back then of orange and black rollerblades, and yeah, so those were my first pair. And then my friends peer pressured me into switching to roller skates, which I thank them every day for that kind of good peer pressure. It was a good switch over. And then I went to, like, when I got older, I went to the Friday nights and Saturday night skating sessions. And then when I was an adult, I finally bought my first pair of roller skates. So this was my first real pair of roller skates that I had ever owned. I bought them, I believe, at Dunham's here in town, and they're Chicago brand, very recreational. They're heavy boot, not too much support, regular toe stop. I believe we use these in the parade as well, so that's why there's some glitter on them, but and they're very heavy. So these were my very first pair of skates that I did roller derby in as well, because this was all I had. So I think I have a few pictures of me in these skates. These were my first pair of roller skates as an adult, playing roller derby, all that jazz. Now these are my current pair of roller skates that I do a lot of my, well, all of my trail skating with and my roller derby with. These are Rydell's. I think the model is like $9.35. Again, they cost me a pretty penny, but they are very well made. Real leather. Yeah, the tag is even like faded on the inside. I've changed the laces a few times, and I did put Tough Toe on the toe of the boot to protect it. Obviously, I use this foot more because it's worn away right here. So these ones I spent a pretty penny on, but they feel pretty good. They're durable. They have lasted me for 6 years or 5 years. I lose track. After those ones broke, I got another set, and then that set I didn't get the right size, so I gave them to my derby wife, and then I got these shortly after that. But let's see if I'll find the picture of me getting my skates and wearing them for the first time and put a picture here. And yeah, when I got them, they were very pretty. Rival plates. And out of all of my derby teammates, me and my derby wife have not had to get another set of roller skates since we started. And for how much trail skating I do and how hard I am on my skates as a jammer, and now kind of blocking but mostly still jamming, these are super durable and they have lasted me a long time. So I'll still keep these for trail skating when I get my new pair of skates, coming soon. Do a video on those, unboxing. But yeah, so I just really love these skates. They're awesome, and they're kind of heavy, which is why I ordered a different pair of roller skates. I thought it was a good time to retire these ones, and yeah, so then I don't have to change wheels out on these skates when I go trail skating, and I can just have all the skates. My next set of skates are my most recent ones, my Moxie Girl skates. I love these. These are so fun for recreational skating. I believe I went to one of the city's open skates with these, and they're just so comfy. I ordered them from skaterats.com, and they're good for recreational skates. They came with these amazing wheels for outdoor use though, and I thought they were too heavy for what I wanted to do with these, which was more artistic roller skating. I did skate in these in the Karen Capers show. Since I was like auditioning, but that's a whole nother thing. But I did wear these in the show on stage. I put these skinnier wheels. These were the same wheels that came with my Rydell skates, the Zen Sonar. That's what they are. These are the blue and yellow colors because I thought they'd go fun with the pink. And then you got the basic toe stop here, but again, I'm just recreational skating in these, so I don't need a crazy toe stop. The lining is right here and the tongue is rubber, and then this is a nice soft cloth. You got the M here for Moxie, beige colored laces, and these ones are really fun to do like artistic roller skating with or just recreational. They're really lightweight. The color is gorgeous. I just love them. And I can't wait for the summer when I hopefully find some more places outside with smooth concrete or something to skate more in these with. Now that we've gone through my figure skates and roller skates, let me just show you my little collection of vintage skates that I have. These are some of my vintage figure skates that I have. I just think it's so cool to see how they started out skating. Like, there's no boot here. You put this on your shoe. Fine quality steel, Union Hardware Company. The leather strap for this one, I think it was actually in one of the boots here. Oh yeah, okay. So these were all in a tote together, so that's why the strap was in the other boot. I'm pretty sure I found this set at a thrift store. Obviously these are not the original straps, but yeah, like these are so basic. This is not even sharp. I don't know how anybody skated on this. Like, that's crazy. And they've got a little ribbon. They're tied together, but nonetheless you can change the size, so you can slide them up and down, back and forth, whatever. I can't imagine. These are Lange, L-A-N-G-E, made in Italy. So whatever that is, that's what these are. I just thought they were cool and they look cool. I think I found these at a thrift store. Metal wheels. At one point, I'm sure there were straps, so you use leather straps to strap them on your feet and get rolling. You can change the size. They're pretty rusty. Not sure what brand these are, because any sort of brand on them is worn away, or it's very hard to see. There's something right here about Milwaukee, but other than that, I can't really tell what brand these are. But again, I thought they were cool, so I don't know, might be a fun dare to go roller skating on these with lots of protective gear. My next pair of vintage roller skates, I think my friend Thunder Buddy found these for me. She was my teammate, and now she coaches one of the junior roller derby teams, who's like amazing. But anyways, so again, really similar to the last kind. Actually, they're probably the same, because now that I see, it has Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Globe Union Inc. maybe? I can't quite tell. Number 36. These ones still have the straps though, and they look to be a bit newer or more well taken care of than these ones. But yeah, looking at them now, they look exactly the same. So I bet it's the same brand and everything. And the final set here would be these babies right here. I don't even remember where these came from either. And there's like a tuft of hair on them. But these ones are still the modern vintage, I would say. I don't know, they do have the cushions here. The wheels are wooden. I haven't had a pair of wooden wheeled roller skates, so I thought these were really cool. The truck is like really wide. There's a toe protector right here. The leather is quite flexible. I can't remember where I got these ones at. It might. My husband likes to find me skates too, so I just lose track of who gives me all these skates. And these actually have a name in them. I can't read the full last name, but might have to investigate that a little more. That's really cool. Now, it would be fun to find a decent floor to skate in these in. Even though they're like way too big, you still make it work. That is my whole collection of skates. I'm going to be adding to my collection probably within the next month or two. Just depends on when they are done being produced, because they make each set. I'm getting a semi-custom set. I'm not going to really say any more, but I will do an unboxing of those when they come because they're going to be super awesome. If you like today's video, please like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. I talk about roller skating, fitness. My kid wants me to talk about my pets, our pets on my channel. And yeah, so thank you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.